is for Ramesh. And let me try again. Radha Krishna.
Yay!
Say someone's name, I have to say yours. So, okay. So, Melissa Smith will present this speech. Thank you.
Especially Ramesh. You are just so comfortable when you speak, and I think you did a fabulous job. The purpose of the icebreaker is to introduce yourselves to us and to show that you understand the basic outline of a speech. And I think you did that quite well. First of all, the title. You know, the introduction is very important, right? Because it draws people into your speech. And when you have a title like the one you had, the women are like, what's he going to be talking about? And the men are like, yeah! So it was great to draw us into your speech. And I congratulate you on a really good introduction there. You know, the show of hands is always another good way to get people involved in what you're having to say. And you did both of those things. Lots of good humor throughout the whole speech. That's something I've noticed in all of the table topics that you've done in the past. And I think that's a great benefit of a speech, to have some humor in it. And everybody loves humor. There's no one who doesn't like humor. And you had it. You did ask me to look at a few things. You asked, can we see your hands, by the way? You do have your ring on. You had it up. See, I was going to say, you asked me to watch if you were fiddling with your ring, and you were not fiddling with your ring because you didn't have your ring on. So that's right. You also asked about the pace of your speech, because you feel like sometimes you tend to speed up near the end, you know, in the interest of time, I assume. I didn't notice that, and that's, you know, my opinion. I didn't notice that. You'll get some feedback from others. Oh, are we giving feedback today? Okay, so you'll get some feedback from others here. I did not notice you speeding up. In fact, you were very relaxed through the whole speech. That's one thing that I noticed today, and oftentimes when you speak, you seem so comfortable. You know, the rest of us are all, you know, butterflies in our stomachs and everything, and you just look to be so comfortable. So I think that was great. The last thing you asked me to note is your movement and whether it was distracting. And it certainly wasn't distracting. I don't know if it was extremely purposeful or not, so that maybe that's something you could work on, but I didn't find it distracting at all. I think you did a really good job. I also really appreciate it. It's something that's mentioned in the project, that if you'd like to note you know, why you had an interest in Toastmasters, you do that. And I think you did a great job there. You brought up the golfing and how that was a transition in your life, and how frustrated you were originally with golfing, and then how you don't want to feel the same way with public speaking, and so therefore you took up Toastmasters. So I really like that you pulled that into your speech as well. You did a great job, as always, and I look forward to your next speech.